Hello children, welcome back to Environmental Studies class. Again we are back with chapter number 9. Up you go. This is the part 3 of your chapter and it is going to be the last part for this chapter. Moving on 18th of February, 15th of February, Bachendri Pal came to meet them all. Now it is 18th of February and they all are standing at height of 2134 meters. They have spent the night here. They were to spend the night there and everyone was busy trying to put up the tent, so they used double layered plastic sheets for the tent and for ground, because the ground on the mountains is very damp, it is wet sometimes, so they could not sleep on a wet ground, so they you need to put a plastic sheet into that. Now uh, also air should be between the two sheets, so in order to keep the tent warm all the time, they put the pegs and began to put up the tents. As they tied it from the one side, other side used to come out. So after quite a lot of pulling and tugging, that means pulling the rope here and tugging it, and then they managed to get the tent up, and then they dug a drain around the tent. Why they dug a drain around tent? In order to save them from insects or something which crawls into the drain. If rain comes, the water will go into the drain and it will not come directly onto the ground they are actually sleeping in. And sometimes they deliberately, if it is not a wet season, if it is not rainy season or something, sometimes they deliberately fill the drain with little bit of water, so that if insects comes into that too near the tent, they will be trapped into that drain and the people inside the tent will be saved. So that's why at camping sites often drains are dug around the tent. So they were feeling very hungry, so they collected some firewoods and stones to make chula and cooked some food from the meal. After the meal, they all collected waste bags to clean the campsite. Soon everybody got into their sleeping bags. So now you will be imagining what sleeping bags are. These sleeping bags are made up of material outside which is waterproof material, and inside it is very soft and very comfortable for people to sleep in it. Why do people sleep in a sleeping bag on a camping site? In order to save themselves from the harsh weather, that is one point. From some external kind of hurt if they get from insects or something, sleeping bags also save them from that also. It is just a safety bag and a comfortable bag to sleep in night at an unknown place. So the sleeping bags are very comfortable. So our narrator was very much in the thought that whether it would be comfortable enough, but when she got into the sleeping bag, as you can see at the end of the slide down here, it shows it a little green sleeping bag our narrator is sleeping in, and there is a photo here in which a girl is sleeping in a sleeping bag. So sleeping bags are actually very comfortable, they keep you warm, they are filled with soft weathers. So everybody was very tired and everybody soon fell asleep. When they wake up the next morning, it was snowing. White soft fluffy snowflakes were gently falling. So it was so beautiful. The plants, the trees, the grass, and the mountains, everything looked white. So they were going to climb higher. They were going on 2,700 meters. They walked carefully on the snow with the help of sticks. It was difficult because they kept slipping. Now the snow has fallen though, so they have to keep each and every step with attention and safety. So by afternoon, they reached the covered mountains and enjoyed throwing snowballs at each other, and they also made a big snowman with that snow on the mountains. People often do that whenever it is snow. So it was the last day of the camp and everybody was ready for campfire. Each group was presented the program. All were enjoying telling jokes and laughing, singing and dancing around the campfires. And it was midnight time when Brigadier Gyan Singh got up and called our narrator. So she thought, oh no, what has she done now that Brigadier is calling her? But Sir announced her name as the best and gave her a best performance award. So our narrator was filled with so much proudness, and she started having tears of joy from her eyes. Well, she was that happy. So this was the journey of our narrator that ended on 21st February 1984 with the successful mountaineering camp they had with a group of people, with number of women from all over India, and they learned not only about adventurous sport, about mountaineering. They learned also how to face difficulties in the extreme conditions, and these all activities built their strength, courage, as well as gave them confidence to do something more courageous into the future. Moving on, this is the photo of the equipments actually required when somebody goes on to the mountaineering camp. There is a tent, there is a mask, there is an oxygen mask also. Then there is a first aid kit. First aid kit is an essential part, because anything can go wrong in that mountain. The weather is always not in our favor, so anything could go wrong there. So first aid kit is required. Special types of shoes are required. A rucksack is required. Rope. Then there is a X like structure which can be small and handy, which can be held into the hand and dug into the snow in order to climb it nicely. Helmets, the shoes with special shoes have another layer of hooks into them which could be put and then climb the snow. There are slings and etc etc. There is a torch also. So there are, apart from mountain climbing the mountain, there are other activities also, like river rafting, parasailing, scuba diving, bungee jumping, paragliding. These are all adventure sports done by the people, as you can see here in the pictures. So whether it is river rafting or parasailing, scuba diving, then bungee jumping, and then paragliding, everything is available nowadays everywhere, and people often do this adventurous sport in order to fulfill their adventure thing inside them. Thank you so much for watching the video, everybody. I hope you understood the chapter. This is the last part of the chapter, and try reading the chapter from the book also. Everything I have tried to explain it here. So I'll see you in next class. Till then, please take care and stay safe.